This is Wheeler Professional Bore Sighter, First Range Report, Range Gear Edition. Let's hit the range. Alright. Let's see how this bore sight looks. Whoop. Okay. While I'm trying to figure out where the laser is in relation to the Holosun, let's give a shout out to Daryl's Gun Shop. Thanks for always letting us use your facilities and helping us find a lot of sweet guns over the years. Thanks, Daryl's. You guys rock. Okay, so I think it's going to be in the black. We'll find out. Now this is testing out the Holosun sight first. Let's see if it's on the paper. Okay, no, that makes sense. So the dot in my Holosun was not overlaid with the dot of the laser. The laser was at about the bottom of the circle on my Holosun, and it looks like where the bullets are impacting would be the bottom of the circle on my Holosun, maybe at about between 5 and 6 on the clock. Let's do a couple more here. The Wheeler Professional Laser Bore Sighter is a magnetic bore sight designed to be placed at the end of the firearm and used when sighting in either optics or iron sights. It comes in a black plastic storage case, which I have labeled since I have a few other Wheeler products, and they all look about that same size. The cases do anyway. The bore sighter uses a single CR123A battery, which is included with it. Remove the battery housing by screwing it counterclockwise. Place the battery inside the battery compartment. The magnet is fairly robust, so it may actually, or likely will, attract the battery. Press down on the battery to fully seat it in the battery compartment. Return the battery hatch on by screwing it clockwise until it is back securely in place. Laser should then turn on when clicking the button, turn off when clicking the button again. It's held on to the barrel using a fairly strong magnet on the back. The optic that we're sighting in today as a test is the Holosun 510C. This was brand new out of the box, not adjusted at all. The quick flick magnifier, which is not shown, is a cheapo UTG one I got years ago off Amazon that was on my 1022 that I just happened to throw in the range bag, luckily, in case I needed a little help. Turns out I did. Now, the firearm that we've mounted that to for testing today is the Smith & Wesson M&P 1522 pistol. This is a pistol, not a rifle. It might look like a rifle, though it is very much considered a pistol where I live and set up as such. Now, all of the adjustments that were made during the shooting of this video were done based on how the laser showed in relation to the Holosun optic on there. Now when I get to the part where I'm shooting at 25 yards, at that distance I could not really, with my eyes, clearly see where the dot was in terms of the hollow sun versus the laser. Uh, with just iron or no optic or anything, to me they looked overlapped. Though when I added in that little quick flick magnifier, I actually could tell then that there was a few inches difference between them, and that allowed me to really tighten up the grouping on this and get it more dialed in. But again, that was done based on the laser and not by how the rounds were hitting on the target. Now how about a little more range time? Don't forget to like and subscribe so Freddy gets his biscuits. Okay, I've made a few adjustments based on where the laser says I should be hitting. Now I'm going to aim at the left-hand target. And we're going to aim right at the bullseye and see what happens. I think I have about 8 shots. All right. Let's see how we do with a little bit of magnification help. Okay, we are going to do 10 shots, 20 yards with the hollow sun only at the top target. 10 shots, 20 yards with the magnifier and the hollow sun at the bottom target. Okay, here we go. Let's check our targets. Now, reviewing the targets, it's my belief that the only way I could improve on those two would be to both bench rest, be seated and have the gun bench rested, and then have someone like a spotter who can help me, better dial in where the laser is in relation to where the red dot is. Now, thus far, though, shooting offhanded, standing 25 yards, and setting up the sight based only on the laser, I would say I was very impressed with that setup. While I'm not shooting out the bullseye, I'm so close that now with just a minor clicks, a couple things in one direction or the other, and this thing will be spot on. And that's all you can really ask of a bore sight. It'll get you close, but it's not going to get you perfect. You need to do that part yourself. Now, this Wheeler professional laser bore sighter, it was sent to us by a friend of the channel who thought we would find it useful along the way. And they were absolutely correct. We are going to find this tool extremely useful, and I'm glad to now have it in our gunsmith toolbox to use in the future, because we're going to use it a lot as we test out different optics and different setups on different guns here as we, through the life of the channel. Now, I hope you found that gear review useful. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day.